Let me start by saying, what was that? Honestly, that is the worst performance by the team all season. How do you lose to Brighton a couple days ago, 2-1, and end up coming back again a couple days later to lose 3-0? No heart, no spirit, no energy. The team was flat the whole game. Like, literally, this was the most disappointing thing to watch. It's a disgrace. The players are a disgrace. And to make matters worse, one of the most consistent winger we have so far this season is injured now. So now we're going to lose him for a couple weeks. At least 6 weeks if it's a hamstring, which results are already saying it's an hamstring. Now we're going to have to rely on the glory boy, Jaden Santo. That's not what that isn't worth anything. I would like to know how some of these players' agent walk them into an office, go to a club, and start discussions and saying they want 150,000 or upwards of that. Like like with these players when you watch them, the performance they put in, like that's a joke. Their agents deserve a raise just for even having the heart to go to anyone and ask for that much money, especially when you see how these players play. Jadon Sancho once again proves he should just quit football. I don't know what's his issue. Like, mentally, nothing can help him. I don't know what's going on. When he was at Manchester United, they said he needed game time and all this. Now he's at Chelsea getting game time. It's the same thing. The body language is the same. He hasn't changed one bit. It's a joke. Literally, it's a joke. If you have players like this, literally players, these players are earning thousands. The lowest paid player right now on the Chelsea team that played yesterday was 50,000 a week. 50,000 a week for any average everyday person is a lot of money. People are going to say, oh, it's just a sport. No, it's not just a sport. This is their job. They're getting thousands for it. They're going to be retired and become millionaires. And yet still their job that they have to do. They can't even work hard to get it done. Like, literally, it's a joke. A literal joke. I couldn't even watch it yesterday. And now it's the worst thing about it is that it's on a Friday. So being on a Friday now, I have to go through my whole week and I'm not even going to watch any more games because I'm going to feel guilty if I watch another game, I enjoy it, and then I realize my team is going through a terrible period and it's not going to get any better. There's no way I see this getting any better because the transfer window has gone. We loaned out one of our most energetic attackers. We have no one bringing up. I don't know what. It's like Chelsea, I don't know what's going on. Like, they want a manager who's not going to talk back, who's going to be media trained like Maresca. But they're bringing in players. The coach can't choose players he wants, but they're bringing in players. The players they're bringing in are mediocre players. If you're going to bring in young players, at least get some young, experienced players. Mind you, these young players they're bringing in, most of them haven't even played 100 professional football games. So when they're in these positions where they're losing, they have no idea what to do. They don't know what to do whatsoever. When you're bringing in young talent, you have to bring in young talent that's experienced. You see something, you see the quality where they can manage games. They have heart. They have instincts. You can see you're looking at the bright promises. You have to bring in high quality young players, not these who I don't know where they find some of these goddamn players. Like, it's so insulting to the club. Roman must be looking and watching and thinking, Jesus, what has this? What has happened? What is this? Like, oh my, it's a disgrace. Honestly, it's a disgrace. I know. And then when you watch these players, then you look in training now. By tomorrow, you're gonna see them smiling like nothing happened, like they didn't just get beaten at 3-0. So on aggregate, that's 5-1 in the last couple of days by the same team. Any average player, if a team beats you a couple of days ago, and you think, especially when it's a team on paper that's lesser quality, you'd be happy to play them again a couple of days later because you know at that time you're gonna think about revenge. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. This goalkeeper is not good enough. I don't know where they find these players. They loaned out Petrovic because the coach or whoever decided. Maybe Petrovic said he didn't want to stay. Like, I'm going to go with that. Petrovic decided he's not going to stay on the bench. But why would he? When you look at who we have. That first goal. It's like these players are so far gone their program. I don't know Who's training them? The first, it's a long ball from the opposing goalkeeper. And the ball coming out there and Chalaba running beside Mitoma as if him and his friend or him and his girlfriend going on a evening jog. Put somebody on the player, man. That's a joke. He just lets the player bring it down comfortable. Then he's turning inside. You think you try to foul him or something. And then the shot comes in and the goalkeeper. That, well done to Mitoma. But a high quality goalkeeper should have saved that. If you're going to have a winning team, you need a goalkeeper to digging out some saves where looking when the shot's on, you're here watching it on TV and you say, oh, that's a goal, and then the goalkeeper save it. That's the type of players we need. Not these players where these clubs are so happy to sell them, because these clubs must be laughing at Chelsea and thinking, you're really offering £20 million for this player? We were hoping we were going to be happy if someone came and offered us 5. Bringing in all these mediocre players and keep on, we spend over £1 billion. £1 billion. And yet still we can't see the quality where it's invested in. And the club, all you keep on seeing the club linked with is young, inexperienced players that we do not need. And if it was players in the positions that we needed, it wouldn't be so bad. But we keep on getting linked to midfielders. We keep on getting linked to some more mediocre defenders, mediocre wingers. Yet still, we're not seeing we're getting linked to a striker who definitely hear that Chelsea working on it. Because we definitely, without, as bad as Jackson is, we cannot depend on Nkunku. Nkunku is lazy. His whole body language is not going to press any team. So defenders are going to be happy. We don't have a team, if you look at the Chelsea team, we don't have a team that can press opposing teams high up the field because they're just going to play through us. This team has no steel. This team is like crackers. As soon as you touch it, it crumbles. It's a disgrace, man. Literal disgrace. I couldn't even watch the game. Yesterday, Enzo Maresca had the chance to double sub Sancho. I would have put him on, and with the performance that he came on and showed, I would have taken him off in the second half. I would have literally taken him off. Sometimes with players, you have to demoralize them and let them look into themselves, and then you watch them and you see what if they're going to respond or they're going to complain and cry. I could this game was so disgraceful to watch. A lot these players aren't even fit to wear the Chelsea crest on their jersey. They need to just go out there with some white t-shirt with their crest drawn on and someone write their name and number in the back. Just scribble something on because they're not fit to wear the jersey, honestly. We have 1 and 2 quality players in the team, but the rest of them, just get rid of them. I'm not defending Chalaba anymore. Let's just take what we can get. See if we can get Mark Gurhey in. Hopefully, at this point, Levi Colwill, again and again, Chelsea was backed into a corner to give him a contract because everyone was saying, oh, Chelsea is going to once again let one of the youth players go to a rival team and blah, blah, blah. Levi Colwill is not good enough. Maybe in the future, I have never seen him play a game where I'm saying, oh, yes, he has a bright future. He's just average. He's not better than no one else. He's easily replaced. Renato Vega at Juventus right now is a much better defender. Bring back a player like that. A lot of these players need to go on the bench. Sometimes they don't even put them in the squad. It's so disgraceful that this is what the Chelsea has become. I can't believe it. Like, literally, I can't believe it that I'm watching a game where you think the boys would respond and they end up still losing 3-0. I was thinking to myself, with these players, I'm like, are they really going to respond, or probably would be lucky if they came back and get even a draw. But to lose, especially when a win would bring you into 3rd place. Nottingham Forest is a better team, much better team right now than Chelsea. If you watch Nottingham Forest play, it's a well-drilled team. This Chelsea team is just a group of individuals. This is not a team. You can just call this Chelsea players. This is not a Chelsea football team. This is a group of Chelsea players that was just put out there. Until this day now, they can't seem to gel together and work together as a team. It's a disgrace, honestly. I can't even say this enough. This just ruined my whole weekend. I know, Just let me know your thoughts and comments. Remember to like and subscribe and share this video. And I'll see you again.